Ever since I got married, life's been a lot more fun. I've got this cute wife to share everything with, and from the start, I've been introducing her to all sorts of cool games, and even though she liked the concept of them and even tried them out, she always stopped playing soon after, even though she said she liked them a lot. She kept going back to playing games like Stardew Valley and other similar sim games. Now, I also love those games, but I love action RPGs even more. I love being a fantasy medieval guy swinging a big sword and destroying my way through enemies. While playing sim games, I noticed she loves co-op games as well. So, with that in mind, I bought the game It Takes Two, and we played it. It had some hilarious moments where she kept dying and I was just standing there waiting for her, but we kind of stopped playing after just a mere hour and never revisited it. She kept complaining that her head hurt. So I took that as a sign she didn't like the game. Then a few months later, I introduced her to No Rest for the Wicked. And to my surprise, she liked it so much, she ended up beating the entire game. Not once, but twice. First on normal difficulty and then again on the hardest difficulty. I was stunned. After that, I introduced her to Enshrouded, where we could play co-op together. She definitely had a blast playing, always wanting to explore more and more. But I noticed something similar to It Takes Two. She was constantly complaining that her head hurt. We really put a lot of hours into Enshrouded, to the point where we reached what I'd call the endgame. The game itself is still in early access, so when I say endgame, I mean we finished all the content currently in the game as of August 2025. Then on the 9th of September, a game I'd been putting off got a juicy DLC, and it was also on discount on Steam. Perfect timing. I had played the first Kingdom Come and had a blast with it. I'd also heard a lot of good things about the second one. It's just that I didn't really have the time to try it out when it first released. So I bought it and started playing. My wife saw me playing but didn't say anything. One day I got back from work and found her trying the game out, and she really seemed to enjoy it. But again, same story. She started complaining about headaches. In my mind, I thought the game might just be too difficult for her, with all the little mechanics overwhelming her. Fast forward to last night when I recommended she try Stray. We both love cats. We even have one handsome devil ourselves, named Aki. So I thought she'd enjoy this one. And she did, but again, after about an hour of playing, she started complaining about the headache. Now prior to that, I had actually recorded her struggling to get past an area, and I was just making fun of her. Honestly, I didn't think much about it at the time, but the next morning on my way to work, I opened that clip again, and that's when I realized something very important. Something that for me, and probably for most guys out there, just comes naturally. When we play a game, whether using a mouse or a controller, we intuitively know how to move the camera. There was never a moment in my life when I had to stop and think about how it works. It just clicked. Left stick moves the character, right stick moves the camera. Sure, it took a little practice to stabilize it, especially in first-person games, but it never required much thought. I just learned by playing. When I watched that clip of my wife, instead of gently nudging the stick to look left or right, she was slamming the joystick all the way over, like she was trying to break it. The camera would spin around at lightning speed, and she'd panic, somehow getting past the scene by sheer luck. But if I was moving the camera like that, I'd get headaches too. And that's when it hit me. Here's the key. You actually need to teach your partner how to use the controller. For us, it's second nature, but for them, it feels like trying to fly a spaceship without instructions. Imagine putting an alien in front of a PlayStation controller. They'd probably use the buttons as snacks before figuring out which one jumps. No wonder she always went back to sim games, where the camera is always fixed. Even No Rest for the Wicked has a fixed camera, a thing I should have realized sooner, but I didn't. So how do we teach them? Think of it like teaching someone how to ride a bike or drive a car. The left stick is like your steering wheel. You're in control of where the character goes. The right stick, that's your camera, and you want to move it smoothly, not like you're jerking the wheel to avoid an accident. Tell them, don't slam the stick, just nudge it gently. Slow movements make all the difference, and the game suddenly stops feeling like a roller coaster ride. No more car sickness. Another trick is to practice in a safe open area of the game. No enemies, no timers, no stress. Just walk around, move the camera slowly, and get used to keeping the character in the center of the screen. It's basically driving lessons in the gaming world. And just like when you first learn to drive, it feels overwhelming at the start. So many pedals, mirrors, gears. But then one day it clicks and you're cruising without thinking about it. If your partner keeps getting dizzy, let them take breaks often. Headaches usually mean the brain is working overtime to keep up with what the eyes are seeing. Sometimes turning down the camera sensitivity in the settings helps a lot too. It's like lowering the horsepower on a car. You don't want to hand someone a Ferrari on their first driving lesson. And finally, be patient. Don't just laugh when they're spinning the camera like they're trying to summon a tornado. Encourage them, remind them it's okay to go slow, and celebrate the small wins. Because once they get the hang of it, trust me, they'll be zooming through dungeons, dodging enemies, and maybe even carrying you through a co-op session. As a result, she is now able to play at a more natural and relaxed pace than before. She is still panicking and starts to mash buttons randomly when the game gets intense, but I'm seeing this less and less. She's really learning how to use the controller, and I'm seeing her enjoying the games more and more. And that's really it. I hope it gave you an idea as to why your partner is not that interested in games that give them headaches. If you like this video, consider subscribing, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching.